Unhappy with your life? Disappointed by your diet? Wishing you had more money? If things aren't going the way you want them to, I hate to break it to you, but sitting around and complaining isn't going to help. Whatever area or areas of your life you're unhappy with, it's time to do something about it. Stop putting off improving your situation because time is of the essence. The longer you prolong the work, the longer you prolong the success. In this episode, I'm sharing 5 reasons to stop putting off improving your situation in life so you can get to work immediately on changing things for the better. Welcome to the City Girl Savings Podcast. I'm Rhea Reeves, founder and finance coach of City Girl Savings. I turned my life around with budgeting many years ago, and now I'm on a mission to help others do the same. I fully believe that you can enjoy your life on a budget, and this weekly show will focus on the intersection of money and the city girl lifestyle. Join me every week along with some special guests as I share my experiences, advice, and guidance on navigating life and money as an experience-loving millennial. Before I dive in, and I just want to take a second to share this with you. It does not matter what you do, how old you are, where you're from, or how far away your goals are. You have the ability to change your situation for the better. You have the control to stop or start doing things that will help you get where you want to go. You can decide to proceed with a positive attitude. And you can let go of the excuses. Okay, now that I've shared that, here's why you need to stop putting off improving your situation, like right now. First and foremost, you are not getting any younger. I am not getting any younger. We are not getting any younger. As I mentioned, time is of the essence. Every day that goes by without you doing something to improve your situation is one less day you get to enjoy your life when you do reach success. Time is the one resource no one can get back. No amount of money, no amount of power, no amount of wealth can bring time back. Make the most of the time you're given by putting in work each day. Seriously. Make each day count. Even if it's one small thing you do every day, doing that one thing will get you closer to a better life. Here are some ideas for you. Read a book. Hit the gym. Open that savings account. Master your budget. Go on a blind date. Small steps can have humongous impacts. Now, I am not saying you have to change your world in one day. I am simply saying that you can do one thing every day that gets you closer to where you want to be. Sometimes small steps over time are just as valuable as big steps all in one go. That is the beauty of time. Okay, next reason to stop putting off improving your situation. Good things happen to those who work. Okay. I am a firm believer of the opinion that you have to work hard for what you want. When you do the work, you put yourself in a position to receive the fruits of that labor. If things are constantly handed to you, you just don't appreciate it the same way, and you're more likely to lose it. No, thank you. I would rather work hard for what I want and appreciate every bit of the success that comes from it. So whatever area you've been avoiding improving, you've been putting off improving, start working on it now. If you've been wanting to go back to school and finally get your degree, start with one class a semester. If you've been trying to reach $1,000 in savings, put in extra hours at work to get there. Put in an extra $5 a day to get there. You will start seeing improvements in your situation when you start working towards those improvements. Okay, moving on. Getting started is the hardest part. Have you ever set a goal to lose weight or get healthier by working out? Most of us have, myself included. If so, then you know the hardest part of reaching that particular goal is getting started with your workouts. Finally getting out of bed early enough to work out. Finally making it to the gym after a long day at work. Finally choosing salad over pizza. But before you know it, you're in your routine. When it comes to improving your situation, any part of your situation, the hardest part is usually the beginning. But once you get into a flow state, it's easier to maintain. So stop putting off improvements because it seems so hard to get started. I promise you, it will get easier. You just have to get started and get over that hump of starting something new. But once you do, it'll be much easier to maintain. Got a money question you want me to answer on the podcast? I'm starting a new segment on the show called City Girl Solutions, where I answer any questions you have for me. Money, business, life, you name it. Submit your questions at citygirlsavings.com/QA and get your question answered by me in a future episode. And did you know that we have so many free money resources on our blog, Instagram, and TikTok channels? Find us across the internet at City Girl Savings. Moving on, you are putting off your own progress. When you put off improving your situation, you are essentially putting off your success, your progress, your results. I hate to say it, but the longer you put off turning things around, the longer it will take for you to see that progress you really want. And at the end of the day, you'll have no one to blame for it but yourself. Because here's the thing, no one is forcing you to keep things as they have been. You are choosing to do that all on your own. And I want you to know that I do it too. We all do it. No one is perfect, right? But my goal is to help you realize that you are hindering your own success, your own progress by choosing not to do what you need to do to get the results you want. Now, I also want to address something on a more societal scale. I firmly believe that systemic oppression is real. There are innate things in our society that are truly designed to keep people of a specific race, religion, ethnic background down. If that is you or someone you know, I think the first step is opening your mind or helping someone open their own mind to what is possible. Picture yourself on the other side of your current situation. If you are living in poverty, if you are below the poverty line, if you have a friend who is, I want you to picture yourself on the other side of that. I want you to help your friend picture him or herself on the other side of that. Plenty of people have come from nothing and changed their realities completely. People of color, people of any religion. It is possible. It is a fundamental right that we all have, but we must take that first step. Understanding that the system is not setting you up for success is important, right? Acknowledge it. It is real. The system is not designed to help certain people succeed. It is designed to keep certain groups down and keep other groups up. But again, that does not mean we can't break free of that. It does not mean we can't picture ourselves on the other side of that. It does not mean we can't work towards that. There are things we can all do to improve our situation. Finally, no one is going to fix it for you. The final reason to stop putting off improving your situation is the fact that no one else is going to do it for you. No one is going to come and save you. No one has the control over you. Only you do. No one is going to come around and magically make your situation better. You have to do that for yourself. If you are waiting on a promotion, a man, or anything else to make your situation better, you're going to be waiting a long time. Instead, Get out there and work for what you want. Prove that you are worthy of a promotion. Let a man be a nice to have in your life, not a saving grace. The only person who can improve things in your life is you. And trust me, you've got this. Now, I want to spend a little bit more time here because people go for quick fixes. We live in an instant gratification society. We can have whatever we want at our fingertips. And while there is definitely some convenience to that, there is definitely some hindrance to that as well. For example, somebody who wants to lose a lot of weight may go the route of surgery. I'm not saying don't do this. I'm not saying it can't be successful. I'm saying that sometimes the quick fix is not always the solution. Have you known people to go for the quick fixes and end up right back where they were before the fix? Let's take an example. Debt consolidation. Debt consolidation is the act of taking out a loan or a significant credit line with the intention of consolidating all other debts into that single loan or credit line. So if you have 5 credit cards that you're being charged interest on, totaling $10,000, to consolidate that, you would take out a $10,000 loan or line of credit at a lower interest rate and transfer the balances of those 5 credit cards to that loan or card with the lower interest rate. Okay, that is debt consolidation. But did you know that 78% of people who consolidate that debt end up getting right back into debt to begin with? So they now have these 5 credit cards with no balances and this big credit line with $10,000 worth of debt. These 5 credit cards with no balances start to get used. And before they know it, they're double the debt than they were before. Quick fixes are not always the solution. If you don't fix the issue that caused you to go into debt to begin with, you can consolidate all the debt you want, but you will likely end up with it again. And I'm speaking from experience. I got myself out of debt once, and I got myself right back into debt because I didn't fix the true issue. So that is just one example. There are plenty of examples of quick fixes that don't truly fix the problem. And while it's nice to enjoy and relish in the success of that quick fix, it doesn't always last. So understand that the power is in your hands. Quick fix or not, you can change for the better. Before I let you go, I want to encourage you to check out episode 51, Fearlessly Chasing a Life You Love with Madison Anaya. You can hear another perspective to how you can change your reality for the better. I feel like Madison and I had such a great conversation about putting yourself in a position to live a life you want, not a life that society puts on you. And I think if you enjoyed this episode, you will definitely enjoy that one.
Thank you so much for tuning into City Girl Savings today. I hope you feel empowered and inspired to master your money as you make your way to your dream life. Make sure you subscribe so you're the first to know when a new episode comes out. I truly value your thoughts and feedback, so please leave a review and let me know how this podcast has impacted you. Can't wait to chat soon and make it a great day.